Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the best deck for the new Sudden Death tournament, which just started a few hours ago in Clash Royale. I'm already 7-0 with it, and as you guys can see, is this Graveyard Freeze deck. Super fun, super solid deck. In my opinion, it doesn't really have a solid counter, and it does very well against the Sudden Death tournament meta. Usually people like to play in these type of tournaments Balloon Freeze decks, Graveyard decks, a lot of Bridge Spam type of decks. Sometimes I see P.E.K.K.A players. And I feel like we do really good against all of those decks since we have really good answers against Graveyard, against Balloon, against P.E.K.K.A. We have Guards, we have Wizard, we have the Tornado, and then we also ourselves have a really solid attack since we do also have the Graveyard plus Freeze combo, which of course is very good in this tournament, because if you guys don't know, it's basically whoever takes the first tower wins the match. So instead of freezing on defense, I'm gonna take the balloon hit, making sure that I have enough elixir to go offensively afterwards, making sure that I have the freeze available as well for offense, since it's very important offensively. And I think here we pretty much got the W already with the counter attack. So I would recommend just play patient, guys. Most of the times people are gonna attack you like crazy. People are gonna have like the idea, okay, I need to take the tower in the first minute of the match, but no, there's 5 minutes. Like honestly, you have a lot of time in this tournament. I just feel like a lot of people have a different or the wrong, I should say, kind of mindset while playing this tournament. It is of course very good to play aggressive if you have the opportunity to go offensively. I'm not gonna tell you, okay, you should not do that. But in my opinion, in general, a lot of people make the mistake of playing very aggressive when they maybe shouldn't be that aggressive. Okay, let's go with a Mother Witch here. Let's then afterwards, I think, go with a Freeze defensively. Let's go with Guards up high to help DPS down the Giant, the Witch. And I'm gonna go with a Knight up high as well to continue distracting and tanking for everything here. Okay, so the Mother Witch is definitely very important in this deck. I feel like it's really good defensively and sometimes also offensively. It can get a lot of value because the Royal Hawks afterwards can get tanked for example, the Graveyard, or can distract some important troops here. Okay, I'm gonna go with a NATO here. Let's then afterwards see what he's gonna do. He looks like he does go with a mini P.E.K.K.A as well. Giant is gonna go down. Mini P.E.K.K.A is getting distracted. Wait a second. Oh my god, that was so clutch. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the mini P.E.K.K.A got distracted by one of the Royal Hawks. That was actually so lucky, I'm not gonna lie. And then our Wizard stayed alive and got a ton of damage there. Okay, let's go with Knight. Let's go with Wizard here on defense. Let's see what he's gonna drop. Looks like he does go with a Wizard as well. The Bridge. Let's go with Guards to surround it. And then afterwards, we should be able to defend it perfectly. So nice. Royal Hawks on the right side in the meantime, getting a lot of damage. They are gonna continue spawning because the Mother Witch is able to lock onto the skeletons instead of locking onto the Giant. And I would say that this is, yeah, looking very good so far for us for sure. Okay, let's go with another Mother Witch here. Let's go with, I would say, maybe a NATO backwards to kill the skeletons to make sure that the Giant is not gonna get anywhere. In the meantime, the Mother Witch and the Inferno Dragon are able to get a lot of value, and I'm gonna continue pressuring by going Evil Knight. Let's go with Inferno Dragon. And if you guys notice, I'm not playing that aggressive with the Graveyards. Like as I mentioned before, there's a lot of time. You don't need to rush it. Like honestly, sometimes it can be very good to go offensively with the Graveyard, with the Freeze, but I think it's more important securing the defense, making sure that, okay, I'm fine on defense right now. I did a really good job on defense. And then afterwards you go on offense instead of just going Knight, Graveyard, Freeze at the Bridge. Because if they end up defending, if they get a huge counter push, then afterwards it can maybe get you in problem, can force maybe a lot of damage. Like, I don't know, in general, play patient. It is a Sudden Death tournament, but still very, very important to, yeah, play patient. Okay, I'm getting a call real quick. I'm gonna reject it. I'm sorry. It's my dad, but I think he can wait a little bit. Okay, let's Inferno Dragon right away here in the back in the same lane of the Sparky. Looks like he does go with bets as well. I'm gonna freeze. I didn't really want to NATO because I felt like I would just, yeah, NATO the Sparky towards our troops. So I think here the freeze was the best option. And let's go with a Knight as well, plus a Mother Witch, just to make sure that we end up, yeah, defending it as soon as possible. Looks like we are able to kill it. Let's then afterwards go with the Graveyard here as well. Let's go with Guards as soon as we can. And I'm gonna prepare once again the freeze. Let's see what he's gonna drop to defend it, but this is already a really good counter push. And as you guys can see, once again, I first defend, afterwards go on offense and get the easy W. Okay, let's go guys. 10-0 in the global tournament right now. Sudden Death so far. Really easy W's. And as you guys can see, if you have the right mindset, if you play patiently, defensively, and then afterwards go on the counter attack, I don't know why everyone thinks like, okay, I need to take the tower as soon as possible. I understand the idea, but still, you have a lot of time. If you look at the top right, overtime, of course, overtime, I understand that it's, yeah, whenever you take the tower, you win the match, but it's still 5 minutes of overtime. Like, there's a lot of time, so definitely don't, yeah, rush it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go freeze here. Let's see if the Inferno Dragon somehow can make it to the tower. That will be huge. Inferno Dragon, even though it's 1 HP, if it ends up locking onto the tower, it can get a lot of damage. In this case, pretty good amount of damage. Lifts the tower down to 1000. 578 HP. Okay, let's go with Evil Wizard. Let's go with a Mother Witch here as well. I'm gonna go guards, and then I'm gonna go Nado on the left side. Royal Giant not able to connect, and hopefully the Wizard plus the Mother Witch is able to, yeah, DPS it down as soon as possible. It is gonna connect once, but still a very nice defense. And let's in the meantime prepare once again a Graveyard. Very good counter push here. And as soon as I have the Elixir, I'm gonna go with a Freeze for sure. Freezing the Boulder, freezing the tower. Skeletons are stacking up, and Skeletons once again are gonna take the tower. This game mode is way too easy. Okay, let's go, guys. 11-0 so far. Really nice W's, really nice matches. Let's continue like this, and let's see if we can, yeah, keep up the streak. Honestly, so far, I haven't really found a deck which was like impossible. I'm wondering what type of deck would be like our, yeah, main counter. Of course, every deck has a counter. There's not a single deck which never loses, but this deck is definitely really, really solid. So far, I'm wondering, I'm kind of searching. Hopefully we don't find it though, a deck which is like really amazing against our deck. Okay, so let's once again go kind of offensively here. Let's go with a Graveyard. I most of the times only go Graveyard when we already have a lot of troops on the field. So in this case, I saw that we won the bridge battle, and that is exactly why I went kind of aggressive there with the Graveyard plus the Freeze. I would never just go with like Knight plus Graveyard at the bridge. I would always try to get supported with something. Okay, let's see. Let's go with a Knight off the side. He does have Freeze, which he might use, but then we can just activate the King Tower. Take one shot. Don't be afraid to take damage, guys. You can just, yeah, afford the one balloon hit. It's not a big problem, and then afterwards you should be able to hopefully defend even easier. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Oh, wait a second. He doesn't have Freeze in Psycho. He does have the Nado. Okay, I kind of forgot about the Nado. That was a nice Nado by him. Maybe even baited it out. I don't know if he did, but that was definitely, yeah, a nice play by him for sure. But let's keep it under pressure. Let's go with Inferno Dragon. Let's go with the Graveyard towards the right side. Let's see what he's gonna drop to defend it. He doesn't have his Nado in Cycle. Inferno Dragon is going to the tower right away. Skeletons are stacking up as well. Let's go with a Freeze as soon as we can. And I think that should be tower down already. So as you guys can see, once again, a very nice W. Unless he somehow defends it, but I don't think so. He's out of Elixir here to freeze defensively. Nado last second. And then Inferno Dragon with 1 HP is able to take down the right side tower. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game. I don't even know how many games we already played. We are 12-0 in the global tournament right now. Let's see if we can end today's video maybe at like 15 wins. That will be amazing. 15-0 will be amazing. 15-1, I would definitely still take it. But of course, let's try to keep up the streak and try to stay undefeated. Okay, not really sure if I should go in with a Graveyard, but I think I can because we have the Inferno Dragon there, we have the Knight there, I have the Freeze available. I'm gonna go Freeze here as soon as possible, trying to get the Graveyard on top of the tower, but also my main goal with this Freeze is letting the Inferno Dragon take care of the Wizard, hopefully dealing a good amount of damage on top of the Bowler. I think it's also very important to kind of think, okay, is the Freeze gonna get a lot of value? Are my troops able to trade, for example, the troops he has on the field? If the answer is yes, then I would go for the Freeze. If the answer is no, then I would probably keep the Freeze a little bit longer and then afterwards go for the potential Freeze. Okay, let's go with the Graveyard here. We have the Wizard, we have the Royal Hawks, we have the Mother Witch still alive. I'm gonna go with a Freeze once again offensively, and I think against these type of decks, just go offensively, like knowing that his cycle isn't the best, knowing that he just went very aggressive with the balloon, you of course are able to go aggressive, are able to take down a tower. And so far, I'm telling you guys, this game mode is just too easy, man. Like, I think we found the best deck for this game mode. I'm 13-0 right now with this deck. So far, I haven't really found a deck which was like impossible to beat or even like kind of hard to beat. I don't want to jinx myself, but so far we're looking unstoppable. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next match, let's go with a Wizard right away. Looks like he does make the same play. Let's see what deck he's gonna be running. I'm gonna go with a Knight in front of my Wizard. He goes with a Knight defensively, so could be a potential mirror match here even. Okay, it's gonna be interesting. Let's cycle a Mother Witch towards the left side. I'm gonna prepare my guards here, excuse me, on top of the Wizard, and looks like he does have a Bowler as well. Okay, so Inferno Dragon, Bowler, could be a lot of stuff, but it's looking like a potential Balloon or Graveyard deck. And looks like he also has guards. Looks like he also has probably Graveyard Freeze here. Okay, let's go with a Freeze offensively. Freezing the guard, freezing the tower, getting a lot of damage with the Graveyard. I think the difference here is going to be that he does not have the Mother Witch. So we definitely need to try and keep Elixir for the Mother Witch right here. Okay, let's go with Mother Witch. Let's go with guards off to the side. He does have the Freeze available, but we should be able to distract the troops long enough. And hopefully afterwards the Mother Witch is able to take care of the Graveyard. Nice. Okay, very good defense. So that's exactly why I'm running Mother Witch in this deck. Why? Because you guys just saw it against Graveyard. It's a really good card. He cannot kill it with the Freeze. He can freeze it, but then we also have the guards. We also have a lot of different troops to distract the units he has. Okay, let's in the meantime cycle the Inferno Dragon. Let's cycle the Wizard here as well. I think I'm gonna cycle... Okay, let's actually prepare the Freeze here. Okay, let's go Freeze right away. Let's see what he's gonna drop. Not the best Freeze maybe, but still decent situation. Let's keep it under pressure here though. Okay, let's go with Knight, let's go with guards, let's actually go with a Graveyard here as well. And I'm gonna wait and see what he drops, but we do need to be very careful here. Okay, let's go with a NATO backwards, because if not, that Inferno Dragon was getting a lot of damage. And oh my god, I'm not liking how we're playing right now. I think I did a really good job, or a really bad job, I should say. Not a good job, a really bad job at going offensively there. I think we should have just played defensively, because I went with the Evil Knight, I went with the Graveyard, I went with, yeah, a lot of elixirs on the left side. Well, I knew that it was not gonna get a lot of damage or even value out of it. Okay, let's go with a Knight here. Let's see what he's gonna drop. Looks like so far not really going offensively. Let's in the meantime cycle Mother Witch here towards the left side, and let's cycle Inferno Dragon again. Okay, so what is gonna be key here? I honestly don't even know what is gonna be the key to victory. Nice, Wizard is able to splash on top of the bowler, is able to kill his Wizard, so that's really good for us. Let's in the meantime go with Knight, let's go with Graveyard, and let's prepare afterwards the freeze here. Okay, let's go with the freeze as soon as we can. Graveyard should be able to stack up quite a bit. Probably gonna force out a NATO defensively, exactly. Nice, good NATO by him, but still a lot of damage dealt to the tower there. Okay, let's go with Mother Witch. Probably gonna go in for the Graveyard sometime soon. Let's go with the Knight, let's go with Inferno Dragon up high. And let's see if we're able to go offensively once again. Nice, okay, slowly but surely making a comeback. I like how we're playing right now. Definitely way better than we did before. Let's in the meantime go with a freeze as soon as we can on top of the guards. He doesn't have much elixir. He needs to go with a NATO defensively. Once again, the skeletons stacking up, getting a ton of damage, and that might be tower down. It is indeed gonna be tower down. So even though we played very bad at some point, we just regained once again the calm, the patience. It's very key, guys. I'm already telling you many times in today's video. Patience is key in this game mode. Don't go aggressively. You guys saw when I went with the Knight, when I went with the Graveyard, when I went very aggressively, it worked out very bad for us. Play patient. Make sure that you do not have overspend on offense. Like for example, this guy, what is he doing? He goes with a Giant, he goes with a Balloon. He is gonna get not even a little bit of damage, and then we should already have a decent counter push here. Okay, he does go with arrows. Arrows plus the Giant or the Balloon Bomb is able to take care of most of the troops, but the Wizard is able to connect. And my friend, wait, what? Is he not dropping? What? Did he disconnect? He just went with Giant, Balloon Bridge. He went arrows as well, and he was like, okay, I'm just gonna go Giant, I'm just gonna go Balloon, I'm gonna throw the arrows. If I take tower, perfect. If I don't, maybe he had to leave. Maybe his mom called him for lunch. I have no idea. But that was definitely not a game to end today's video. I actually want to end today's video with an actual win. In the meantime, we did get to 15-0 already in today's video, so definitely really nice result. It looks like we're up against a P.E.K.K.A player here. Okay, let's cycle Inferno Dragon in the meantime, same lane. I think I'm gonna go Mother Witch opposite lane, just in case he has, for example, Lightning. And then afterwards, I'm gonna wait and see what he does. Okay, let's go with a freeze here. Let's go with guards up high. We do need to be careful with the Dart Goblin. That's definitely a card which can kind of get annoying, but I think we should be fine. Let's in the meantime go with a Tornado. Let's go with a Wizard here to continue damaging the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A is able to get to the tower though. Oh my god, this is not looking amazing, guys. Wait, that was actually able to get a lot of damage. What is this deck? Oh my god, I should have probably just, tried to kill the Dark Goblin a little bit earlier. Okay, let's cycle Inferno Dragon. Let's in the meantime go with a Knight here towards the left side. Let's go with guards here on the right side. Knowing that he doesn't have the Dark Goblin available right now, we can go in for the Graveyard. Graveyard, if not, cannot get that much damage, but I think here we should be able to get a decent amount of damage. Let's in the meantime go with Mother Witch, and I'm gonna freeze the skeletons up high, plus the tower here. Nice, okay, we can maybe NATO the Wizard towards the other lane. That will be an amazing play. Exactly, nice, really, really nice play there. And I think with that play, we might have actually gotten the victory here, unless something crazy happens, but I think, okay, he actually defended it. Wait a second. Nice defense by him for sure. Not a W for us yet, but still looking pretty solid right now. Okay, let's go with a Knight, let's go with a Graveyard, let's see what he's gonna drop. Is he gonna go P.E.K.K.A? Looks like he does go with a P.E.K.K.A. Let's go with Inferno Dragon, and I'm gonna prepare my freeze as soon as possible. Hopefully hitting skeletons or something. Looks like we do not hit skeletons, but we still get a good amount of damage thanks to the skeletons from the Graveyard. Oh my god, what a crazy deck by him, by the way. P.E.K.K.A, Freeze, Dart Goblin, Lumberjack. He just has, a lot of spammy cards. Looks like he also has Balloon in there. Okay, let's go with a Wizard here. He's probably gonna go with Freeze, right? He has to go with Freeze here, trying to take the tower. Yeah, there you go. There's the Freeze. Oh my god, please tell me that the Balloon doesn't shoot. No, the Balloon got a connection. There's no way. Why do we always, in the last match, end up losing? I don't know why. I think I'm just cursed. Whenever we record a video like this, I'm always like, okay, I found the best deck. We're undefeated. We're unstoppable. And then in the end, we still end up losing. And it was against such a strange deck as well. P.E.K.K.A, Freeze. I feel like if I play against this guy again, I would destroy him. But anyway, still a very nice video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not, subscribe to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.